Hello everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Adagio TV. I'm your host, Zach Louie, and we are not in an exotic location. That is because I'm taking a relaxer. That's right, a relaxer. Have you heard of it? Well, we're in one right now. I know last week was interesting. There was dancing violinists, and we shot it completely on the iPhone 4, which was an experiment all in itself, and I hope that you guys liked it. Let us know in the forums. Either way, this is a new week, and this is a new tea, and I'm excited to talk about this one because it is spicy, it is chocolatey, and it is minty by Jilian Foley. Now, this tea she created was meant to be a sort of replacer for the limited edition Republic of Tea blend Spicy Chocolate Mint, which I actually have. And I think that I like the tea a lot. It's got this really cool like candy cane and stuff on the cover, and it's really neat. And this, upon just the smelling of it in the bag of our actual blend itself, doesn't smell like it. It smells a little different, a lot more pepperminty, sort of strong in the more mint aspect. It smells a lot more fresh, if that makes any sense. But in the cup, steeped, it smells exactly the same. Now, this blend blends up peppermint, chocolate, and Oriental spice. Our Oriental spice is very chai-y, you know, it's Ceylon black tea seasoned with cardamom, ginger, blah, 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 blah. It tastes good. I like it a lot on its own. Blending in the herbal peppermint leaves and bringing in the chocolate, not a bad plan either. I did what the Oriental spice calls for. I threw in some sugar and a splash of milk, and I put it in this grossly inappropriate cup for drinking tea because I thought it looked cool. There you go. But no, seriously, a small splash of milk can completely turn the color of your tea drinking experience totally different. Just upon smelling, off the top of my head, this is very extremely chai-like. This reminds me of something that you would get at like Starbucks or something, like, oh, I want a chai tea latte hot or something. This is almost exactly what it smells like, minus all the syrup and the ridiculous bagged quantities hanging out in plastic cups. I'm just gonna go ahead and try it. First off, this tastes weird to me because I don't really put milk in that much of my tea. And if I do put milk in a beverage, it's usually some sort of a coffee thing, and the coffee is a lot stronger than the tea. So it's almost as if there's flavored water, which is what it is, with a little bit of milk. Now that's fine, but I don't have that much sugar, and I'm not used to drinking 2% milk. I'm used to drinking non-fat. So this is a little different. It tastes a little strong, like it tastes like I'm drinking a lot of calcium, if that makes sense. But it's actually really decent. This is, I think that it would be more dessert, kind of chai-y-like, chocolatey-like, if we amplified the sweetness of the flavors of the tea with more sugar. But I don't want to put a lot of sugar in here because that's kind of defeating the purpose of the whole drink. But if you're wanting to dessert something up, you know, make a blend with a lot of properties like this. And Oriental spice is actually a really good blending tea if you're gonna throw that in there. But the sugar amplifies it. Not as much as I'd like because I didn't put enough in. So I guess if you're gonna go big or go home, like if you're gonna put sugar in it, just put more sugar in it, make it taste out of this world good. Like if you're gonna do a flavored iced tea or something like that, just throw sugar in there and go big or go home. If you're not gonna do it, just try to appreciate the natural sweetness on its own. I think this would be fine, a lot better if I didn't put any sugar in it, but like I said, since I'm like halfway there, I'm like expecting something else, but it's good. I think that Jilian expertly created this blend, really. It's because she took an idea from another existing tea, and I feel like she kind of improved on it a little, threw in a little bit more peppermint. So good on there, and the leaves look awesome. And just seriously, upon opening the bag, I was like, oh, this smells cool. And I was showing people, I was like, hey, smell this. But no, it's good. And I think drinking it out of a cup, a nice little pedestal action, makes it all the more sweet. Not necessarily on flavor, but just by how awesome it looks. I really wish that I could sit here for another 27 minutes exactly and speak to you guys about how this fits in somehow into the world of tea. But honestly, this is just a standby great tea blend. Sometimes we don't get amazingly perfect ones on the show. Sometimes we get expert ones. Sometimes we get ones that are brand new. This is a strong blend, and Jilian has a lot of really cool ones on her page. So if you're checking out signature blends, you know, head over to adagio.com/blends. Look at some of her stuff on the sidebar. It's good stuff. And add her as a friend, or you can add me as a friend. And I have a few teas on there. You know, do things like that. But either way, you know, the best way to talk about this stuff is either on the T-Chat forums, which is sort of like a direct way where we can all share our opinions on the threads right there. You can click right below this video if you're watching it on our Adagio website. But If you don't want to do that, you can shoot us over a tweet at Adagio Teas, or you can send me a tea question directly to @ZachLouis. And if you have a longer email riddled with hilarious jokes and reasons why we should review your tea on the show, then shoot that over to zach@adagio.com, which is an email address. And if you don't have your email, you can head over to gmail.com and you can make one for free. It's good stuff. I will see you guys next week. Until then, I'm gonna keep sipping on this deliciousness, and who knows what's in store for next week. Like I said last week, you'll have to find out next week. So how's it going?